Got to get it, Papa. Well, here I am. And if you notice, I'm not locked into the Luke Datmobile this time. But I am still dressed all festive because it's getting close to the incredible 250th birthday of the United States. And there's traffic behind me because I'm near the potential one-day location of Interstate 49 down here, I think. Right now it's Highway 90, but it's not 49 yet. But I had to hit my brakes. Actually, I hit my brakes twice. Twice, I say to you, because I saw something so incredible on this road, and I said, I gotta see that up close, me. So, it's right over there behind you. Look that. Yes, look that, viewers. It's a pair of rubber boots. But not just any pair of rubber boots. They're giant rubber boots. And if you know of anything about Luke Dat, you know that we love giant tings. Ooh, there's a pole in the way. Now there's not. But Luke Dat, that's quite a pair of boots. And that's pretty amazing. And they're right here on the side of Highway 90 ooh, look, a giant finger. Here's my hand for scale. They don't look that big, do they? But we're in Houma, Louisiana. Look that. And since we're about to celebrate the birthday of America, I figured I would look for something giant. And these giant rubber boots popped up. But there's something interesting about them. And I may ask them inside what's going on. Because I've seen pictures of these before I was able to come down and see them in person for myself to prove how big they are, even though my giant hand is bigger than the giant boots. But at one point, that boot, the left foot boot, was laying down, and now it's standing up. So there's a mystery involved. I'll have to ask somebody about that. Let me sneak across here. And I'll get closer and closer and closer. That's the top of the boot. And now you'll see my hand for scale for sure. Look that. Yeah. That's my hand for scale. And luckily they have the non-skid treads. So when you're running around in your giant white rubber boots, catching some shrimp and stuff, you don't slip and fall down. Because that would be kind of sad and embarrassing. But let's check the heel structure on these. And you notice they got them tied down for safety, because people try to climb on them and stuff, and you're not supposed to. And I know that because of this. See, no climbing on the boots. I've never seen a giant pair of rubber boots before, especially white rubber boots. But look at that. But what's really amazing is this isn't the only giant amazing thing located here in Houma that I had never seen before this instant. There's something else giant around here, and I have to find it. But there's some stuff inside too. This is actually the visitor center here. It's a really nice place. It's really cool. It's, I think they said built in 2016, something like that, so it's fairly new. And it's really cool. And plus they have like walking areas and stuff back here. You can wander around aimlessly. But look at the giant boots again. Look, Dad, here I am for scale. And there's a little reference material for you so you know exactly where I am. And but we're gonna go in the door. The door's over here in case you can't figure out what that is. That's the door to get inside. That's a trash can so you can put your trash in, because nice people put their trash in trash cans and they don't throw it out the window and stuff like that, like jerks. Inside here they have a lot of information about Terrebonne Parish and all kinds of stuff like that. Plus there's some actual life-size, like, kids white rubber boots up there in case you're too intimidated by the giant ones. And there's some things about Mardi Gras and stuff, because Houma is relatively close to New Orleans. And there's some genuine Mardi Gras royalty accoutrements. That's from King Hercules. That's him building floats and stuff. They build all those fancy floats and they light up and stuff. They put real lights on them. And they have king cake. And if you know anything about king cake, you know what that is. No, it's not a seed. It's a little baby. And if you find that in your piece of king cake, you gotta buy the next one and stuff like that. So, and they're crossing over into Cajun land, kind of where Looked At is from. And so you have accordions and rub boards. And then they keep finding more and more things about the Native Americans that were here long before any Europeans got here. And it's the Houma Nation, see? And the more they find out, it's amazing. All around Louisiana they find stuff out and find locations where they had towns and settlements and sometimes almost cities with all these Indian mounds and stuff. And one day we'll go take a look at some Indian mounds. Some of them you can't really get to, but some you can. And there's some local sculptures and stuff. And on there, pictures of people who visited pop up on there, according to what I've heard. And so I think Looked At is going to make an appearance on there. But in the meantime, we're going to walk around, look at this. Here's some photo shop op things. Oh, look out. That's my stomach, I'm sorry. When I eat catfish like that, that's why my stomach makes that noise. But look, they have real skin you can touch. Yeah, they don't like that. Just do that here. Don't do it on a real alligator. Don't go try to rub their belly or something if you find one on the ground. It does sound like my stomach though. I don't know if I can get this to line up. Okay. Oh, there we go. It's kind of coming out of my head. But they also have this one. Let's see what happens. See if I line it up just right. I'll be the king of the Mardi Gras. Let's see. Oh, it's getting big. I'm getting too big. Let's see. Wait. There we go. Kind of like that. There's an alligator on the ground. I don't hear it making noise. But here's my hand for scale. And you can see he's like, that's a real one. Taxidermy style. And here's a cool bear wearing some coveralls. And he's like me, he's celebrating America because he's got his American flag and his decorations. It's not every day you see a bear wearing coveralls. So there you go. It's a Looked At exclusive. I'm just wandering around the building now and looking for some of the little trails and stuff, and look what I see. Oh, it's a good thing they got a fence around it because it could be dangerous. Look that. Yes, Looked At viewers, it's a giant crawfish. and I don't want to make it mad because it's got big claws. Let's take a look at the giant claws. Here's my hand for scale. See? Look at that. And it's looking at me. This is actually, it's got a name. This is Claudette, the crawfish, the giant crawfish. And you don't want to be on the business end of those, that's for sure. But yes, Claudette is on the other side of the building, you know, far away from the white rubber boots, because I think it bothers her. Something about the white rubber boots and thinking about shrimping and stuff. I guess some people that crawfish use them too. That's one big crawfish. And here you can see in relation to the building, here's a building for scale. And yeah, Claudette's pretty big. And right now it's June. It's kind of the end of crawfish season, so I'm sure she's breathing a sigh of relief. And at least until next season. Giant crawfish. It's a Looked At exclusive. Well, here I am, just mere feet away from Claudette the giant crawfish, and I worked up an appetite walking around all this giant stuff. So luckily for me, luckily for me, I brought the secret Looked At adventure bag. I got it from Icy. I sent in Icy Bear points, and it really delivered. And this Icy Bear Looked At adventure bag is really getting its workout this summer, and the summer has just begun. And but I also like it because it's red, white, and blue, just like my shirt, and just like the American flag. So there you go. But you're wondering, why am I hauling this giant heavy bag of mystery stuff around? And it's because I found some more exciting American food, and I don't know where to start, because these are like regular boxes. It's not like the little sample pack things you get at the gas station. These are like real full-blown packages, and I guess I'll start out with this one. Ready? Yes. Look at that. I'll put it this way because it's like towering American tradition and everything. It's some awesome, delicious Rice Krispie treats, American style, stars and stripes style. See? Look at that. And Snap, Crackle, and Pop are enjoying themselves down on the bottom of the box there. And the good thing about these is that they're individually packed or something like that. There's 16 bars in here. That's enough for a relatively large army. And yeah, let's bust into them and see what happens. Because they have star sprinkles of vanilla drizzle. So, and since it's in a box, it's made with one of those tabs so you can reseal it in case you normally don't do that, because you like to leave things like dumped all over the cabinet and stuff. Uh-oh. There we go. A handy flap so you can access all the incredible contents here. And you fix this thing. This is what I'm talking about. A lot of engineering goes into this. And you got the little tab there. Watch. And the box is closed up again, so they don't. Oh, the box is closed up again, so they don't dump out all over the floor when you stumble around your kitchen at midnight in the dark. But look at that! They got incredible red, white, and blue star-spangled wrapping. Yes, indeed. They're crispy marshmallow squares, in case you didn't know. And each one of these is one serving. So that means I got 15 more servings in here to eat. And they're all sealed up, so I can eat them practically anytime. I didn't check the expiration on them, but I will. So let's see what these look like first. I'm gonna rip it open so we can get a good look without getting it all over the place. Actually, it's holding up pretty good. Oh, look at that. Looking pretty good. Marshmallowy goodness. Mmm. That's the Rice Krispie treats I always enjoy. Oh, there's a spit. Sorry about that. I'm enjoying them too much. Mmm. Star Spangled goodness. Mmm. Ah. That is good. It's just got a little more sugary kick than a regular crispy treat because of the stars and stripes on it. Here, look at it this way. And here's something else to keep in mind. Okay, here I am out enjoying the beautiful weather and the lovely surroundings. And what do I do with this? What do I do with it? Throw it on the ground? No. I'll put it back in here. I'll close that back up and take it with me because I don't throw litter all over the place. But there's more in my secret looked at, in the secret looked at adventure bag. Well, what do you think it could be? Let's try and find out. Ooh. Oh, look at that! Yes, Little Debbie strikes again. And they have all kinds of exciting red, white, and blue Little Debbie treats. And how do I know that? Because I looked at the back of the box, that's how. Yes, it's a look that secret information finding tactic. Always look at the back of the box. You never know what you're going to find out. Oh, speaking of, I forgot to see when these things expire. January 21st of 2027. So, there you go. Those are going to be good for quite a while. I'll have plenty of time to eat all 15 more crispy treats. This has got 10 snack cakes in them. And it actually says on it 250 years. So that's good. Because it's hard to find stuff that actually says the 250 on it. As I had mentioned previously on a previous look that they're twin wrapped. So in a pack I'm actually going to get 2 of these. So luckily a serving size is 2 cakes. Well, let's see what Little Debbie has packed away in here. Oh, but these are only good till July 6th of 2026, which is fitting because you can eat all these on July the 4th and you'll be in good shape. And everybody will give you a big pat on the back for being a patriotic American and eating American snack cakes. Hey, I'm trying to get it out of there. Hang on. One of the flaps was refusing to unflap. But here we go. I'll set it up there for a moment. Now it doesn't have the closer thing. I probably opened it the wrong way. I don't know what I did. I think I opened the wrong end. Oh well. You know, it happens. But let me set that there. And just so you know, they're not officially sponsoring Look Dat. But I like them, so, and they are delicious. So there you go. This is in the wrapping, but I'm gonna unwrap these snack cakes and see what Little Debbie did for us. She's always busy in the kitchen, and I had to visit her a couple of times to go check on some recipes and stuff, and those are in these other episodes that you can look at and enjoy, hopefully. But look at that. Now that's a snack cake. It's not crispy and crunchy. It's soft and delicious. Look at that. It's hard to beat anything that Little Debbie pulls out of the oven. I always like Little Debbie stuff. Now, unfortunately, that one doesn't close back up too good, so I'll have to eat it sooner than later. But I can at least fold it up. I don't know if y'all can hear all the critters making noises, but that's life in the bayou. But this year, this 250th anniversary is loading up to be quite a tasty event. I'm gonna keep looking for more stuff, so you never know what I'm gonna find. But in the meantime, we'll give you a little pause so you can digest your treats. They're available at grocery stores everywhere. And we'll see you next time on Look Dat.